Okay, I'm going to take the time out to discuss the issues that I have with Tesla that I don't think I've heard anyone discuss, but might be just new to me, might be old to you, maybe it's new to you, but that's the reason why I'm making this video. So, I've rented this Tesla 2019 Model 3 for 4 days now. And there's certain things that no one told me about. Or I've never heard no one mention again. All right. One is when using the Hulu, YouTube, Netflix, your screen goes full screen with the Netflix. And those applications that go full screen, you can't see how much percentage your battery is without exiting the application. It doesn't tell you, like, of course you're at a recharge station, or you might not even be at a recharge. You just might be home charging. Home sitting in the car, with a friend or something, parked up. And it doesn't inform you of how much battery or mileage left, while sitting there. It's not like you could just tap on the screen and the status bar comes down and you see the time, weather, and, battery life. Like on an iPhone or Android phone, when you have your phone and you go full screen, you can go full screen and stuff, but when you tap on the screen, a status bar or something like that will come down, so that way you're able to, you're informed of time, battery life, weather, maybe even signal strength, any pretty much, in immediate concern, that will come to head while you're sitting there. I haven't even checked it to see if a phone call comes through while you're on Netflix. I think it do. It just won't show. I don't know. Another thing is, when I first rented the car, the tire pressure, like it was telling me that one of the tires were low in the vehicle. And what's the name? Oh, first of all, don't drive without your seatbelt. That's the chime that's going off. All right, so it's telling me about the tire pressure. One of the tires were low. And you can swipe over and they'll tell you on the screen, and they'll tell you, exactly how much PSI is in each tire, which is wonderful. The problem that I have is that I actually pulled over to a local gas station, and put in however amount for to use the air compressor to put air in the tire. And when I jump back in the seat to check the gauge, nothing. It won't show no PSI, no nothing. Like, I had to put a little bit in, drive around the block, so that way, because it's not going to cut. As soon as you cut on the car, it's not showing it directly immediately when you cut on the car either. You have to be in motion for it to show the PSI, or after you had the car in motion. So, so it wouldn't show me the PSI after I put the air in there. So I had to drive the car around the block, remember exactly how much air was in each PSI, and then say, hey, you know what? At the rate that this air compressor is putting air in this tire, I can probably add like 5 more seconds of air. I had to count it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, all right, that's enough. A little bit here in this tire, a little bit here in this tire, a little bit here in this tire. And then drive around again to check the PSI level. And luckily, by that time, it was good. But I can see how it could be frustrating unless you go to, Pep Boys, AutoZone, or whatever, and you actually have the tire gauge, which I just so happen to not have one. And I don't believe everyone has one, I don't think everyone has one in their possession to where, okay, I'm going to put air in their tire. Hold on, let me get the gauge, out of the garage or drawer, or whether it's in the back of the car or whatever. Not everyone has one, period. So, if you do, kudos. If you don't, then you're going to be spending some change. Not even a lot of change, but, more than necessary change, trying to check the gauge or the amount. Also, another issue I had where I've noticed, what was it? It was 4 things. I've noticed that, the window, I'm thinking I see a place where window or noise may come in, or I don't know if it's maybe just me being picky on what I see with Tesla, but when you get out the car and you look, this gap right here, I don't know why it's there. Like, couldn't you place like a coat hanger or something through there and pull the latch? Or you can actually push it. You can push down on it. And maybe someone can develop some type of tool to slide in there and, I don't know, maybe open your car door. Of course it got Sentry mode and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that easy to get in, so to say. Or maybe that could be a reason for how I see some people complain about in-cabin noises where they hear what's outside, inside. Maybe the fact that it's so, that's like almost an opening. You know what I mean? It's just a little flap, a little rubber flap that's right there. If that wasn't there, then you can clearly, air, whatever can just pass through. But yeah, I think there should be some type of something to cover that. I don't know if it's possible or whatever, or maybe there should be a better way to where, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. I don't know, because I don't think I've seen that in other cars where the door doesn't have the upper part. Maybe I gotta check my friend's car. He has the BMW 6 Series Grand Coupe, and their doors is similar to how ours is, where it doesn't have the top part that go around the window. I'm gonna see how, when he closes his door, how it is or whatever. Also, the roof. I'm gonna need something to go over this, because the sun is dreadful and you can feel the heat coming from the sunroof. I guess like you can feel it. You can almost touch it. Like, put your hand up there and feel it, and you could definitely feel the heat coming from there. I think if I was to get one, I would tint it more so to say, or I would develop, like them little window screens or whatever. I would probably develop one that goes over this, however the case, just so I can put it up there. There's times where I don't even want that roof to affect me, bother me or whatever. So I would probably do that. I would probably just put it over my head, because I'm like, maybe today's not the day. I got a headache, or I got a hangover, and I got to go to work, or I got to go pick up, this and that, and my head is killing me. This sun is not gonna cut it. That heat that comes from the sun is not gonna cut it. Okay. Outside of that, overall, don't make this a bad video. This car is 100% the best car I ever drove, and I would not trade this, even with whatever nitpick flaws that I have, or things that I think, Tesla could do better or whatever. Listen, nobody's perfect, but they pretty damn close. I love this car. You know what I mean? If I could, I would have a Tesla tattooed on my arm. That's how far. Like, he sold me, like, if I could, I would have a car bed Tesla, but I think I'm pretty too grown to have a car bed, I can't bring no girlfriend over and say, surprise, I got a car bed. You know what I mean? It's a Model S car bed. Like, I'm too grown for that, but trust me, he sold me. You know what I mean? Maybe a couch, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe we should be okay with a couch. A Model X, a Model X couch. You know what I mean? But enjoy. I get back to y'all and speak to y'all another time. Later.